Step 6 on how to use a PT Cloud portal is on how to create your own training plans. As in the last step, we are currently on our trainer site, which you can see by the address bar up here. And to create new training plans, click on My Training Plans. And when it finally downloads, we'll be able to see what training plans I've created myself and available plans that we have already in the system. So as you can see, I've got a couple here: Strength Week 1, Journey Weight Loss Training Plan. With this, if you've already created your own plans or using the available plans in the system, you can actually send it to one of your clients. So by clicking on Send Plan, you can click on the client you want to send it to, and then that plan will be sent to that client. As normal, you can edit or delete the whole program if you like. With our available plans we have in the system, we've got quite a few of them in there for you to choose from. We've created them for you, or as I'll show you in the next step, you can create your own. But if you want to use one of the ones in the system, choose Copy Plan, and then we go back to My Training Plans. You see that program is now there for you to use and send to clients. But as most PTs like to do is create their own plans, and they have their own idea of how people should be trained. So click on New Training Plan, and let's say that the new training plan we're going to create is say a CrossFit style training. Description of it is, let's say, HIIT style type of training. Again, you can put any description you like in there. Save that. As you can probably tell, I've spelled CrossFit wrong, so I'll go back. You can edit it anywhere in the site here. You can edit what you've put in. And now you can choose the exercises you want. The database we have in here is through PT on the Net and other sources as well. So depending on how you describe the exercise, will then drop down a box of the exercise that's in the system. That's not to say that these are the only exercises that work the chest, but these are the ones that have been labelled with the word chest in them. So if you've got the one you want there, so let's say TRX chest press, click on that. The exercise will come up. As you can see, it's a bit out of focus, this picture, but on the training plan itself, it will be in focus, just that it's a smaller window. Here you can actually now link the exercise to another exercise. So if you go into supersets or circuit training, then you can add this to a group of exercise that you've already created. With the exercise itself, you can put in the number of reps you want. The weight in this case would be body weight. The number of sets you want, so say 3. And then you can add different types of protocols to the exercise. So we've got time, distance, speed, level, heart rate, rest, hold. So if we create rest, we can then put in between the sets, you can say 30 seconds rest. Okay, which I agree isn't high intensity training, but just showing an example of how you put in the reps, weight, sets, and rest. Now, if there's an exercise that we don't have in our database that you want to add to the training plan, then go to Manage Exercises. And as you can see, we've got 657 exercises in the database, and we are always growing it. But we are also leaving it up to the trainers themselves to create their own exercises. No matter how many we create, there's always be some that we miss out. So what you can do is basically use this as a search engine as well for the exercise we have. And again, if you put in the word chest, you'll see all the exercises that work the chest come up. There's 29 filtered from 657. Or if you want to add your own new exercise, click Add New Exercise, and then put all the details that you want into the section here, and then add the exercise, and it will come up into the database as well. You can also add photos to it after you add it. So if you have your own photos of the exercise, you can add that to it as well. So as you can see, the CrossFit program has been created, and I can edit or delete it as I wish. And they are the steps needed to create your own training plans and exercises.